Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode 186 of House and Garden Clipper. We're going to head straight in to the old lady's house. It's not so much an old lady's house now, although not all old ladies retire from the world. So this is now a house. We're redesigning it for the Smoth family. They're a young family. They're about to get started with kids, and they wanted a bit of a garden. Well, actually, they didn't say anything about a garden, but they wanted a family house that would suit a young family. So we've got this massive fenced-off area because we're trying to keep the kids in the yard because their bedroom opens straight out into the back. So this is going to be a children's play area. Last session we were working on a dining area. The session before we worked on a pool area. So this is kind of where we're at, and I'm just going to grab, let me just get out of that and back up a little bit. I'll just grab that screenshot for a thumbnail. Now, we're going to go, and I think what we need to do now is get our dining area in place, which shouldn't take us too long. And then after that we need to gravel around the thing, and this area will be done and we can get started on the children's playground. So we've got some bisset tables, or bisset tables I should say. There's a lantano, that is kind of cute. Very glass though. I don't know if you want that much glass with kids around. Let's go with tables. If we want something pretty big that's going to seat quite a few people at it. So the Alvar's looking promising. The Anatab, but there's no place for your knees. The crows is quite nice actually. We could do the crows. You can make it gold, and yeah, there we go. Pop that one in over there. Pop this one in over here. So you can have a grown-ups table and a kids table if you like. Let's go into chairs. I'm looking. Hopefully there's going to be a crow's chair. If not, we'll go with the Numa. But I know that they've got crow's benches. No, just no crow's chairs. So we're going to go with the Numa, and we're going to go with blue cloth cover and the pine finish. We're just going to pop these around here. And move that way. Toddle over this way. Alright, so now the new parents can entertain their friends, or they can entertain the grandparents as well. They can have a big family gathering. The yard is kind of set up. So there's our area there. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking maybe we'll grab another one of those huge umbrellas in the blue. Just stick with our blue theme. And if I can manage it, we'll put it over here. Then we're going to grab a couple of crow's benches. And we're actually, Desica's nice too, actually. We might go with that. No, we'll go with the Desica. It looks much more comfortable. Go with the pine on this. We're going to make, I can't make the seat covers match the deck chairs. That's a shame. But anyway, we'll cope. We'll pop one bench there. That is kind of a lot bigger than I thought. Because what I wanted to do was put the other bench here and just have like a corner. But if I do that, I'm going to have to move all of that. So, okay, so one bench it is. I'm going to go with the Desica, the small Desica bench, with our pine. Hang on. Just move that to Japanese elm so it's a little bit lighter. And I might just pop that there. So now what we've got is we've got like a little sheltered area where they can sit to one side. And we could probably do the same here, but I won't. Alright, so this is our barbecue area, and I think I'm going to call that pretty much finished. Alright, except for the gravel. Oh, always want something, isn't it? Let's grab our surfaces and our 2-color gravel square and get to work. We will get this graveling done first up, just simply because if I don't do it now, I am going to forget it. And we promised them a low maintenance American garden, so let's deliver on that. What I love is the way that the pavers will give me a nice straight edge, even if they don't stop me from gravelling over them technically. I know I should have put the gravel down before I put the plants in, but I wasn't sure how much space I would need for the plants, so I didn't do it. So what we're doing is just finishing off this area and making it pretty. Oops, I hope the neighbours don't mind a bit of extra gravel. If they do, I guess I'll be sweeping it off the paving so they peg it back over the fence. There we go. So I am going to just gravel this way. Oops. I am actually really tempted to get into that area and just gravel all of that. So this is the next thing. I'm just going to gravel here. The kids area is going to have not gravel, she says, gravelling the gate area. It's going to have some of that nice cushiony stuff. Alright, now we're done. Everything is gravelled, everything is lit, it's all perfect or pretty or something. Just going to grab this, take a screenshot across that way. Alright, that is our garden. Now this gate here leads into the kids' playground. I actually want this over in here to clip onto that one there, because I'm going to have a path running through there. So this area here, I can have it as grassed, or I can just grab some of this sports surface, which is here. We're going to go with the 100 by 100. I think we're going to just keep it green rather than blue. And pretty much we are going to just pave this entire area in green tiles. You know, I kind of think it would be really good if I could do the same thing with these things that we do when we're tiling or carpeting the floor inside, which is just kind of click and drag. But the yard seems to be made a bit differently, and this is how we have to do it. So bear with me while I very quickly put all of these things together. Actually, they're behaving very well. So, oops, she says, forgetting to hit the left mouse button. So, I mean, what we can't do around the side, I might put a border of gravel around just to make it tidy. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is put all of the as much of this in as we can. Just to make it go. Is it my imagination, or are these actually working a lot better than the last time I played with them? Because I tell you what, this feels so much easier than it used to be. Oops, she says, completely botching up the next one. Let's grab that. It's going to mess up my rhythm by many, and away we go again. They're really going in a lot easier though. I think it's gotten easier to handle, or I've had more practice and I'm better at it, one of the two. Alright, so we're going to have, just around the edge, we're going to have a small border of gravel. I'm probably not going to put crocuses and whatnot in here because I think they actually are poisonous and kids like to eat things. So that barbecue area, parents are going to just have to keep an eye out on what the youngsters are sticking in their mouths. But this area is going to be poison plant free. Okay, so if I move the fence over, Alright, that's not going to happen. Okay, that's fine. I will just, I'm not sure. I'll work on it. We are getting there very slowly. Okay, so we finished our barbecue area, and today we're going to get most of this children's playground done, if not all. And I think next session we will get the path areas done. I'm hoping that they're not going to take too long. Because they're just a matter of putting in a bunch of pine trees and some low-growing conifers. And once those are all in, pretty sure we're going to be good for whatever else it is we need to do. Okay. Now let me just have a look at this gate. No, see, I can't move that over any more than I have. Okay, so we're going to, I'm not sure. Let me just grab this and I'll see how far up we can tile. Hopefully we can get it a little bit in. Yeah, that'll do. Even just 2 rows of it would be nice. Just to get that bit. Maybe I can fit another one here. No, I can't. Okay, that's good. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is grab our paving slabs. Slabs, where are we? And here we are. Grab that, buy many. Okay, I'm kind of hoping I can get another slab in there. Alright, and we're also going to grab back to our surfaces and sports and green. Alright, so we're also going to encourage the skidlets to head up this way. That's not gonna, no, it's not gonna let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna put some big bushes in here, so I don't want to put too much more. We're gonna grab a smaller paving surface. Maybe this one will fit. Just pivot it. Yeah, that's a bit better. And I don't know if I can get an even narrower one that'll fit. That might not fit though. Then again, I could be eating my words here. Beautiful. All right. So that is pretty much all of that. I'm going to put a couple of these nice big pencil pines in the corner. Grab that thing. I'm thinking one is going to fit here. And then I'm going to put... So I don't want to really obscure the view into here, so that might not be my best ever plan, but anyway, it's done now. That's what we're doing. I might just dig those in so I can plan the next bit. So that's in, because we want to put a bunch of fun stuff in, but I just want to get these plants out of the way so I know exactly how much space I have for fun stuff. All right, nearly there. We need a bracket. Oh, dope. Grab that conifers. No, we need an irregular, that's right, with the pretty leaves and I just pretty much want to fill that entire thing there. And then we want some of those little ones, the irregular, no, not the irregular, the brackets, that's right, with the, again with the leaf thing happening. And we're just going to try and see if they'll go. I'm hoping I can fit 2 in. Pretty sure I can't fit them anywhere else, so we'll just put these in. And pop that in. We're also going to go and we're going to put some lighting in as well. There we go. Alrighty, let's go. With our decorations, our lamps, we need our Gothic lamp again in the silver. I'm going to buy a ton of these and light this place up like a Christmas tree. That way kids can see where they're going and parents can see where the kids are going, and hopefully everyone will be happy. Let's just pop these around the edge, and I think this might be all that's around the edge. We're going to put a gravel border around, and I should be turning these on as I go. Alright, I'll just run around and turn them on in one big hit. Oh gosh, so many lights, but no cameras, and almost definitely no action. Okay, I think I'm going to put a couple of brackets in here as well. Just pop those there, and I might put one over there and one over here. Actually, having done that, I think what we really need are those big coach lamps that hang off the wall. Put one there, and I might put one here. Pretty sure I can't hang them off the fence. That would have been awesome if I could have hung them off the fence, but that's okay. Alright, so we're going to just turn these all on. So I think you'll find you can score extra points in your garden competition for having a well-lit garden. So we're well on the way to having that, hitting that criteria. Hilly there. I don't know if I like these lights being so low, but I'm not sure that the tall lights would have been any better. There we go. So now we have a well-lit children's garden. Well, okay, it's not a children's garden yet. We do need to gravel. Where are my gravels? Onto surfaces. Alright, let's get this out of the way. At least with the fences here, it's a lot easier. They don't seem to obstruct where you can put your gravel down. And I don't mind it going out the other side because the ones out the other side are also going to be gravelled. I'll get there eventually. So this just kind of fills in any of those little blank grassy bits you might want to get rid of. Which reminds me I haven't finished putting in the brackets, so I better do that in a minute. Grab all of that. Alright, so the children's area is now completely gravelled. Let's grab here, we'll grab our brackets, were our small ones, weren't they? So we'll buy many of those. I'm going to turn it around, put it here. I'm going to turn this one around and just put that there. And I think that's all we need to do really. Might just actually grab this, just move it a little bit, then we're going to put it in. I really like that you can now have the plant there and just put through that. Like you can dig through the plant if you need to. They used to move it right behind, but when you're close to a fence you used to lose it through the fence and you couldn't get it back, especially if you're on the front. So they've done a lot with their plants. To me this feels a bit empty, but I can't get any more conifers that are small enough to fit in these spaces, so that's just going to be how it is. Let's go with this whole swings and playground equipment. I'm really looking forward to getting this done. So recreation, playground, swings separate, are they? Oh, look at this, you can get a wooden swing. Oh look, swings for adults and a seesaw or a balance beam, call it what you will. So yes, you can get separate swings. There's some nice little kid swings here. We might actually have a look at some of those. That's something small children love, are their swings. Alrighty, let's go to playground first. No, the swings aren't in there, that's fine. I'm thinking more this than this. This will give them cottonwood. Cottonwood's got that nice yellow glow to it. We don't really want that close to a fence. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it about here in the middle of the playground. It can be the pièce de résistance, if you like, the whole center thing that people can look to. Hopefully I didn't put it too close to the gravel. No one will thank me for that. I did. Okay, let me just sell it and try again. Alright, and again. Cottonwood, bye now. Alright, let's move it back. Not too far back. Alright, let's go with this. Okay, good. See, they got space to come down, and it's good. Now we've got space to have swings that are more kiddie appropriate in here. So actually I also like the mini carousel. Let's grab one of those. We're going to pop that. Oops, I think I just used up my swing space. Never mind, that's fine. Pop that over there. We are also going to grab... I should have grabbed the Asobi. That would have been safer. Let's grab the Asobi rather than the mini. Just because we're going to be working with a young family to start with. So you want kind of more small person friendly than middle-sized person friendly stuff. So we'll grab a couple of these. It's beach, that'll do. Let's buy now. So we're going to put in two different kinds of swings. I don't remember there being this variety of swing before. I love it. So we're going to put that one over on that side. Alright, I'm moving the carousel. It's driving me crazy. I may yet get rid of it. Alright, we'll pop this over here. We're going to put another swing beside it, but we're going to make it a slightly, older child swing maybe. Yeah. Alright, so now we have two. Two swings for small people. As they get to about the 4 or 5 year old mark, you're probably going to want to change those up for another swing. But until then, that's probably the best thing. Over here in the corner, we're going to grab our that other thing kids love. I'm going to grab a couple of these roosters. No, that's not what I wanted. No, neither was that. Okay, I wanted a blue base. That's kind of probably not going to happen. Yeah. Alright, let's we're going to buy two of these. Chances are if you buy two different kinds, you're going to get a fight. So we're going to assume 2 children to start with. That'll keep them happy. Or 1 child and friend playing. So we have the roosters, the swings, the cubby house. And I think we really need a tiny cubby house in the corner. One of these. Mind you, I'm not sure if I've just shot myself in the foot, because this may not be the best spot to put it. It all depends on whether or not I get stuck in the fence. Hang on. Oh, all right. I was so worried there for a minute that I was going to be stuck and have to sell it because I couldn't build it where it was at. So I'm really glad that either they fixed it or I was lucky. Nice. All right, so now we've got a pleasant little space where you've got, you know, for the brave ones, they can climb up the top. We really need a sand cover for the cats. We have a mini carousel, we have a slide, we have 2 swings, and that, I think, is where we're going to leave our children's playground. So I'm not sure if I can get a picture that brings all that together. No, not really. Alright, we'll grab this and we'll just take a shot that way. And that's our kids' playground. So this is our second to last session. Next session, what we're going to be doing is pretty much just paving this area down to here. Maybe putting in some crocuses and the tulips, daffodils, and those little purple things in along the sides. And then what we're going to do is come around into this area. This area is going to be mostly those big bushes. We're going to gravel it first, put the big bushes in. We've already laid our path, so we're right. And that is all we have left on this house before we can sell it. So there you go. If you've enjoyed this session, please hit like. If you'd like to see more, please hit subscribe. And I will check you next session. Take care out there.